Hello, Bitten by Bookers. We're joined here today by Lindsay. She was the big one that wouldn't come last time, so you couldn't see her. I've trapped her today. I'm Mark Henry, by the way, in case you didn't know. I don't know why you'd be here if you didn't know that, because that'd be just kind of weirder. Because since it's all over the thing, oh my god. Anyway, this is my big girl. That's my big girl. She's actually very big. You can't tell it. She's much bigger than, a Yorkie, who's not big. And this right here is her Tylenol monkey. It says no stuffing, because she would tear that shit out every time. Oh no. You want it? You want it? Alright, she's got it. Okay. There was obviously a cut there. Like I said last time, on the promo, we're going to start by announcing the winners of the contest before the Happy Hour of the Damned contest. And just so as you know, when you get your package, it's going to come in a plain brown paper thing. You're going to, you know what? The reason I'm doing that is twofold. One, because it's cheaper than buying a whole bunch of damn envelopes to put everything in. And two, because it looks like you're getting porno. And that's what I want your mailman to think, that you're getting the porno, you dirty fuckers. Anyway, so 5 winners from last time. And the first one, drum roll, or fat roll, or whatever. Jennifer L. I'm not saying last names, just in case you're in witness protection program or something. Lisa Ann R. Lisa M. What's with the Lisas? Andrea I. And Ruth T. You're all winners. You're all winners to me. And I will be sending you zombie finger puppets and signed diapers so that you can read Battle of the Network Zombies and not have to go to the bathroom. Well, I mean, you may have to go, but you won't have to physically go there. And I'm not going to try it on. I tried them off camera, and it didn't fit. Not cool. So, anyway, you'll be getting stuff, and I'm probably have already emailed you by the time you see this. So this is just a formality anyway, and really a bunch of bullshit. So, I'm back. I'm back at the Bitten by Books place. You know, we've got Battle of the Network Zombies coming out, and I never, hold on. I'm back because we've got 5 copies of Battle of the Network Zombies to give away, which comes out today. Comes out. You can't all win it. You can't all win it. Buy it. Buy it. How about the prize copies are the ones you give away to your closest friends? Better underneath. That'll cut the neck drag. The neck drag. We'll call it that instead of a double chin. Neck drag. So Battle's gotten some really good reviews, and I have to tell you that it's the smuttiest thing you're gonna read in urban fantasy. I don't care. If someone tells you different, it's because they haven't read it, and when they do, they're going to pee themselves and be disgusted and call their agents, or I don't know what they're gonna do. You know, who knows? Who knows with authors? They're so flighty. They really are. Anyway, like me, for instance. So I was thinking about, like, what am I going to do? What are we going to talk about? How am I going to stretch this vlog out to 5 vlogs without doing a reading? Because I'm not doing one. I don't want to do it. It always ends up sounding kind of lame. And right now, I'm super hyper because it's in the afternoon and I've had a lot of caffeine. A whole lot. Not this much, because I frankly the pot's empty and I'm too lazy to make another one. But I'm sure at some point during the filming of said vlogs, this will be full of coffee. My Bitten by Books fancy World's Funniest Paranormal Authors Suck It Award. And, you know, I'll be drinking something out of that later, if you know what I mean. That was not a cocaine reference, by the way. I don't have rusty pipes or anything. But okay, so we're gonna talk. Oh, I've got a pen, like it's some official shit. We're gonna talk about the 5 key ingredients for what makes Amanda Books. really. And it's not just that Amanda's in it, or Wendy or Gil. It's the fact that they're, one, super snarky, two, really filthy, and we'll get into what that means, because I think that my idea about filth and your idea about filth are probably two different things. That they're full of zombies and werewolves and some of the craziest creatures that I could come up with on this third book, particularly on this third book. Like Katatsume Kozus, and in this one, Malangalals or Aswang. So those don't mean anything at this point. It's also about satire, and mostly it's about friendship. So that's what we're going to talk about. And I have no idea. I've made so many edits, I have no idea how long this is, but let's start talking about friendship, because that's like one of the things. And I know you've all got like best friends or whoever, you know. And I really wanted the books to be more than about anything, more than about any romance, more than about finding anyone, because obviously they don't really care whether they solve anything, because that, you know, it messes up their schedule. But I think the story really begins when Amanda finds Wendy in the funeral home. I mean, and sort of realize that she has a kindred spirit in a way that she's never had a connection with another human, another living human in her life, because it's always been what she could get out of them, what they wanted from her, that kind of thing. So one of the funny things about writing this series and like getting asked questions and from interviews and things like that is that people have a tendency not to believe that women talk the way that Amanda does. And I think that they would be interested to know that they do, in fact, talk exactly like Amanda does. And not just when they're home alone with their, you know, or with their closest friends. I mean, I know quite a few people who are talking like this constantly. This is how people do business, talking like this. So, and particularly women. But for a lot of people, it comes off sounding sort of false, I think. And I think that's interesting because but it's sort of about culture. It's a cultural thing. And when I'm saying cultural, I don't mean that it's a Midwestern thing, it's a Northwestern thing. I think that culture is something that you build within families or within social groups that that you put together yourself. Like, you know, how friends can become family, that kind of thing. And so what I wanted to do was create a group of friends that create their own culture. The way they talk, they actually talk more and more alike the longer they're together. They and whether it's something that you like or not, you know, goes without. It doesn't really matter because it's the way they are. And it really tickles the hell out of me when people say that they don't think it sounds true, because if I would just, all I want to do is invite them along on Friday nights, because I've got, believe me, as fun as Amanda and Wendy and Gil sound, hanging around my best friend Kevin and my wife Caroline and our friend Joe is really tantamount to that opening scene in Happy Hour of the Damned. Just the way that they talk, the way that they riff is very similar to how it goes. So, anyway, yeah, I can't really talk about friendship the entire time. But that's just one of the things I'm going to talk about. Actually, no, that's it. I'm done with that because I wanted to really leave the filthy shit for the end. When I'm sort of winding down, relaxing with a small glass of wine or something, a stein. Anyway, so coming back to vlog number 2. Oh, and we're gonna absolutely make sure that we have a list of all of the YouTube links in case you want to watch this on your phone instead of doing work because you're a freaking slacker, which we like. So you'll be good at that. Anyway, come back.